So I created this fully functional happy gas train that also carries mobs below me, as you can see below me. Built this tunnel with a fully functional railway that brings it from one point to another. Here is the happy gas transporting the 2 sheep underneath using a boat. There are these slabs underneath so it doesn't get caught. I'll go in depth about how everything works, but I built these beautiful train stations that the happy gas will slowly get into. It has arrived, and it parked perfectly with the 2 sheep on the platform. How this station works is you walk up through here. You can either go down here and figure out what you want to do with these sheeps, and if you only want to import mobs, you can put leads through here, and if you press this button, it should push off the happy gas to the next station all the way over there. If you don't want to go with it, but if you do want to go with it, you walk up here. This is powdered snow under these carpets to knock down fall damage, because usually when you're dismounting the happy gas, you get out, you jump off, you just go through here, and if you're in survival, all you have to do is jump down here, and you will take no fall damage because there's powdered snow under these carpets, and that reduces fall damage. But you go up here, go in the store, you sit on the happy gas, and you press the button, and you go for a ride with the sheeps underneath. Turns are pretty hard to deal with because sometimes the happy gas will take damage, so I had to make them really wide so there's no risk of the happy gas getting killed during a ride. Going upstairs, if these were too close together, then the sheep underneath would get caught on the boat and they would go flying off into a different direction or just stop getting pulled behind. So there was a lot of problem and faults I had to come up with. The coolest thing I was able to do though was build this entire tunnel for it, and I really like how it turned out. I like how the happy gas just goes for the ride in the minecart. I'll show you each piece of the puzzle though. Now that I'm done, all I have to do is jump off, and then I walk down here. Wouldn't take fall damage if I was in survival. Come down these steps, walk over here, and get these sheep, but they're gonna stay there. I'm gonna send them back without me. Alright, bye. I built a couple designs for this happy gas train. You can see a little attempt up there behind me. See, what's cool about this station over here is there's a village. So if you wanted to, you could transfer the villagers over and then bring them to whatever base you have. Obviously, you don't need it this complex. You could just build a railway, but you have to think of one thing really important. If you're going up, use slabs. There's a less chance of these sheep getting caught or even taking damage. Because if it gets caught in the slabs, it's fine. They're gonna be fine. Going down is a lot easier, as you can tell. Let's go in for the dismount sheep. Nice. I'm gonna show you all the beautiful pieces to this build. I started out by building like the station where they're just gonna chill and be at. I really like how it turned out. I feel like it has everything. As you can tell, this model doesn't have the button press. I built that when I already built everything. I built 4 different stations for every single direction. Yeah. And then I built these because you need a way to get the happy gas onto a minecart into the thing. There is one right next to that station over there. I don't know if you can see that, but there is. And I built 2 of these. I also built these tunnels. This is a pretty cool one. I also built these straightaways. I only needed 2 directions for this because, you know, whatever. Here's one and here's the other. And then I built these with these support beams because it looked cooler and I could have it on the ground. And it turned out really nice. I actually copy and pasted them into the path and it worked perfectly with the ground. So, or perfectly with the height of that. So it was lucky. Then I built these little upstairs that pasted them in every single possible direction. It's 2, I think it's 3, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 3. I organized it. I like symmetry. Then I built this giant curve and I realized I had to split it into 4 different pieces. So I built it in 4 different pieces, having each corner. So I put that corner right there is that corner right there is that corner right there is this again. And I only use these 3 corners for this entire build. It was pretty cool. Yeah, and if you enjoyed this, like and subscribe. I had a lot of fun working on this video. I'll show you everything how it works.